Welcome to the Spiritual Chicks live readings again today on the 15th of June. We are a little bit late. My apologies once again. I'm Rochelle.
I'm Trish.
And I'm Liz.
Welcome. Here we are again. So today we are going to, first of all, Trish, we'll get straight into it. No mucking around. I'm going to get you to Trish to chat about where we're at planet-wise, astrology-wise, and then we will do a reading today, 1 card, 2 cards, whatever you want to do based on what the energy is between now and next Thursday being the 23rd of June. We just read for the next current week. Okay? I'll let you have it, Trish.
Okay, so we have Mercury going into Gemini. So we are still in Gemini season in astrology, which means Sun is still in Gemini, but we have Mercury going into Gemini. And Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, and that means it's going to be, so all those things we talked about last week, where Gemini is great for manifesting and the time to do your marketing and socializing and having great ideas, because that's what Gemini is. Well, it's now amplified because we have the ruler of Mercury, the ruler of Gemini in our house. So I don't say our house because I'm a Gemini. So, and so therefore our Mercury is all about communication, messages, thoughts, and learning. So here's our Mercury card.
Lovely.
And he is the ruler of Gemini. So he's also the god Hermes as well. On my cards, he's a Hermes god because that is the messenger between the gods and us. So, yeah, that's just a little bit of extra in there. Now, we are in a Mercury is forming a square with Saturn. So we've got lots going on. There is a lot going on. So the energy is going to get a little intense. We've got a new moon coming on, I believe, the 18th. So that means we're looking at new moon, new beginning. So we're looking at what we're going to be manifesting and bringing in. Now, it's best to, because we're in Gemini season, it's a good idea to manifest things like if you're wanting to form a or needing a specialist in some way that's to do with communication, or you're needing someone to help you with marketing, or you're needing anything to do with communication, marketing, advertising, thoughts, ideas, then it's best to use that new moon energy to manifest those people into your life. If you're looking at wanting to go into something that's to do with being on the internet, that's communication. So communicating on the internet, online, or any kind of field, which is communications and marketing, advertising, all of those kind of things, or just sales, like communication. If you're looking at going into something like that, or that's what you're dreaming of, perfect energy to start manifesting that is coming up now in the new moon, which will be on the Now, the 18th energy, the new moon energy is potent 3 days before and 3 days after. So you can start your manifesting now because it's 3 days before the 18th. So start manifesting those things. Now, Mercury will be squaring Saturn. So that's quite an intense placement in astrology, because squaring is all about the planets compete against each other. So that's Mercury and Saturn will be competing against each other. Now, Saturn is our taskmaster in astrology. So it's the one that is all the obstacles and the challenges and the hurdles that we go through. Now, Saturn is about to go into a retrograde, which means it's stationary, and so it looks like it's going backwards, but it's not. It's just stationary, and that means we're going to be struggling with things like our obstacles around speech, because Mercury is communication. So we're going to be finding a little bit of energy. Now, I'm not quite sure of the dates of that. Saturn retrograding, I believe it's on the 17th, and it goes right through to, I think it's October. So it's going to be retrograding for a little while. So there may be some kind of confusion with speech and also ideas. We might, because of that Gemini energy is so full on with, it's like being a Gemini. You have all these ideas, you flip from one to the next. It's like crazy energy. Well, for people that don't normally sit in that energy, that's the kind of energy we're in, and we're Saturn retrograding is and forming a square with. So, yeah, the other good placement that we have, which is good, that's the bad news, and that's the hard one. The other one that's good is that Mercury is forming a sextile with Venus. Now, sextile is a beautiful placement, harmonious. They're not competing against each other. They're just very harmonious, and they work together. And Venus is your sign of, luxury and love and desire and beauty and all those kind of things. So it's about being in a time of communication and social engagement in a kind of flirtatious way or a beautiful, desirable way. People will look more desirable, things like that. So that's our good placement. The rest is a little bit hard, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah,
So for some people, it could cause a bit of depression. It could be a bit of mind. I don't want to say your words, but like the mind, stuff in your mind, playing with your mind, like too much busyness going on in the mind. You can't get it straight, things like that. So yeah, I think that's.
Is it a monkey mind where you just
monkey
bouncing
mind?
back and forth?
Yeah, I was going to say mind fuck, but
well, I mean, look,
Hey,
fuck yeah.
Can I
that's where we're going. That's the energy that we're going into. So
would it affect your sleep? Because I found ever since the full moon,
yeah,
I haven't been going into the deeper sleep. And my son, he's a Gemini like you.
Yeah.
He's been asking me,
yeah,
Mum, I don't know what's happening, but I can't
That's right, you
sleep
said
good.
that.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, definitely. Depending and where his placements are in his own personal birth chart, especially if they're in his 12th house, because 12th house is all about sleeping and dreams and stuff like that. So if he's got some of these major players going on in his 12th house, so if his 12th house like Gemini or I believe let's the other one is Pisces because that's where Saturn is. So if he's got this going on, here we've got some people. Joyski's back. Hi Joy. Back again. So if he's got those big planets going on in his 12th house, and that's definitely going to be stuffing it around with his sleep patterns for sure, or your sleep patterns.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah, we have Liz back tonight.
Who is it?
Yay!
Hello.
Joy was in last week.
Yes.
Joyski.
We did have 4 on here at one stage, but I just let people just come in and out and do what they do while we're having a chitty way, because this goes on our pages. So, this is how we give to people.
And we just fill the time in while we're waiting for the people.
Yeah. And just a question with what you just said, Trish, where you mentioned like it's going to be a little bit chaotic and stuff. So as far as energy goes, like how could we protect ourselves from what you're saying until it gets into, what'd you say, the sextile? I think you said the sextile starts to get a little bit feel a little bit easier. Like how could you say to people in a way of making it a little bit more comfortable for themselves, given that the plants are doing what they're doing?
Some people will thrive on that energy, and it depends on what house it's in your personal birth chart.
Okay.
But some people will thrive on that energy, and some people that are used to it, like us air signs, will be able to cope with that energy a little bit better. But those your water signs that are normally very flowing and calm may not be able to cope as well with that kind of fast-paced that monkey mind. So I would say that's going to depend on people's personal ways, their toolkit, like we spoke about last week.
Toolkits, yes.
What are the things that help you calm your mind? So it's all about calming your mind. So is that oils for you? Is that getting out in nature? Is that grounding yourself? Is that just walking away from the chaos and the drama and breathing? Just breathing. Is it yoga? Is it meditation? Is it going for a walk? It's what's in your personal toolkit that helps you calm your mind. And then from there, if you can get that mind calm, you can get divine inspiration and inspirational ideas to come through, so you can manifest them in the new moon, which is coming up in 3 days.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the new moon in?
The new moon is
in Gemini.
Gemini.
Oh, wow.
Sunday.
Conjunct with the sun. So that's what everything's in Gemini. So Gemini is very busy. It's got Mercury in there at the moment. It's got the sun in there because we're in Gemini season, and it's got the new moon going into Gemini. So that will be the conjunction of the moon and the sun, which will be the new moon. So busy for Gemini this next couple of days.
All right, so shall we do a card for the up and coming week from today through to next Wednesday? Next Wednesday will be the 22nd. So right up until our next reading, we're going to do a reading now, us 3 spiritual chicks, and give you what we are forecasting energetically. Sometimes we end up coming together with our reading, and sometimes it can be different. So if you relate or resonate with Trish, great. If you don't, great. If you do, with all 3 of us, great. So I'm just giving you a little bit of a heads up as everything's different. Energy's energy at the end of the day. But usually us 3 girls always usually pull something very similar or crossover. So, and we don't plan to choose. We just shuffle and go for it. So here we go. I'm going to choose from my own personal deck that Trish made me, and I'm going to give some flower magic today as well. What are you going to use, girls?
I'm using my normal deck, which is my deck.
Of course.
I love that.
Well, I'm using mine that Trish made me. It's not completed yet, but that's mine that Trish made me, and I'm going to use flower magic. And Liz has got hers in the making. It's coming from Trish.
Oh my god!
Her own very own deck. It's coming.
I love it. It nearly makes me want to redo mine.
It's very close.
Oh, Chloe's here. Pick me a card.
Chloe.
Yay, Chloe. Of course, darling. We've never had you here.
No. Hello.
Hello, darling Chloe. All right.
Well, who wants to start?
Whoever. Well, I haven't shuffled yet, so Trish, you're shuffling.
I'm done.
Right
Yeah, I'm done.
Who are we going? Well, Joyski was here first. Who are you feeling energy to go first?
I'm just doing the energy of
Oh, sorry. Yes,
for
yes,
the collective energy for the week.
Collective. Go for it.
About my doorkeeper and Kate Spirit more. I have been great. That's great, Joy. That's really good.
Wow, Joyski,
Yep.
that's amazing.
Excellent. Good protection. Good to hear. Okay, so what I've got for the energy coming up for the collective in the next week, I've got teamwork. So it's all about working, collaborating, working with other people. So this is my teamwork card. Or helping others, asking people for help when you need it, and working with other people. Also, this is a card of being in the spotlight, usually on your own. So it's almost like you're wanting to do it all on your own, but it's like saying that, no, you may need help with something. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you need to collaborate with other people to get you where you need to be, then it's a great time for collaborating. Great energy coming up. So it's high energy, as I said. We've got that high energy going on in that air brain, air signs. So that's lots of crazy thoughts. So your air signs are all about thoughts. All your swords in the tarot, Liz. So it's all about your thoughts. So this is a crazy high energy that's going on around at the moment. So, and then I've also got, and it's called the searching. So it's like seeking for, with the new moon manifesting, it's about working out what it is that you want to manifest and looking for that within you, and then start to manifest those. Use this high energy to manifest those coming up in the next few days. That's my message.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love that. Are you right to go, sister?
Yes, I pulled 3 cards, and they make me feel like the energy for the week is how do I say this? Sometimes it goes like this.
Say it. Just say
That's
it.
what you were saying.
That's the brain. Yeah.
Yes, it's like you're waiting for something, and I feel like you need to have patience and bring in more balance into your life, and then you will feel more self-sufficient and abundant. That was what I feel from these 3 cards that I got.
Beautiful.
Okay, the energy for the week I got, first card was from my own personalized deck with myself on it. It says overwhelm. Okay, feel the fear and fucking do it anyway is what I'm getting. So, okay, the people that are going to get this reading, I believe that they don't work well under overwhelm or in chaotic energy, which is what the energy is talking about right now, planet-wise. So my card's telling me you can still do it anyway. So with the overwhelm being the word of the card and then saying feel the fear and do it anyway, I would have to say that it's probably a time for you now to do it, because there's a lot of fear inside of you that's creating that overwhelm, but then the planets are also creating that chaos too as well. But right now is a great time for you to be doing it. So whatever that feels like for you as far as what's going on in your own personal life, the people that get this reading, of course, between now and next week, whoever watches this reading now or later, between now and next Wednesday, don't take the overwhelm as something that's a block and going to stop you, because it's still saying feel the fear and do it anyway. Mm-hmm. So normally that would be something you don't want to do, you don't want to act on or go forward in or do whatever it is that you're wanting to do. But I would say yes to this card, because the next card alongside of it is, again, a card from my own deck, which says be authentic to yourself. So I feel like you're a little bit blocked up with being authentic. This continually comes up whenever I do a reading. I don't know what it is of late, but this card keeps coming up. So for me, that feels like you're not being authentic yourself. Again, you're being people-pleasing and taking care of other people's needs and not your own, and making sure they're okay and not yourself okay. That is what I'm getting for this week. So make sure that you have to be authentic to you first and foremost, and then that will spread out onto those people in the right way it needs to. The message will go clear enough to them. And then the third card, unfortunately, wasn't the most prettiest of cards, but I'm going to take it as something, or not take it, I'm going to get the message of this is where you've been. And this card did come up last week in the energetic reading, was darkness. So I haven't looked at the words on the card. I'm just going to go with what I'm getting based on the first two cards I pulled. It's saying darkness, so I feel like there has been a lot of darkness that have gone on in quite some months. And I'm going to say the first 6 months, because that's what I said last week. I said the first 6 months have been, people at the beginning of the year always bright, but I feel like this year has not lost, but maybe people have felt lost in whatever it is that they wanted to do or create, and things haven't gone to plan. So that's the darkness. And so I still feel like you need to go forward, because we've got the overwhelm card, do it, feel it, fear, and do it anyway. And then it also says to be authentic. So making sure that you're putting your own life first and your own wishes first, your own needs first, and be truly authentic to you. And then this will start to shift, this darkness, this stuff that is stuck inside of yourself. That's what I got for the up and coming week.
Beautiful.
Sorry that it ended like that, but that was the third card, unfortunately.
Gotta
So
say
you only get what you get. Yeah.
Yeah, we had this discussion a couple of weeks ago with the Tower card.
Yes.
Sometimes we don't like to read it, but if it comes out, we have to read it.
Exactly. I don't like doing those cards, but unfortunately you get what you get, and there's no use pussyfooting around and telling you stuff that ain't there, because then it won't relate, it won't resonate.
Yeah, it means something. It means something to somebody.
Yeah. I can turn it upside down and make it feel a little bit better for you, but at the end of the day, that's the message. So messages, I believe too as well, I just want to say this, darkness is good. Sometimes we need to go into that pain or that darkness to get to the light. Like, it's a part of life. Everything you've gone through that has been tough, challenging, or hard, or frustrating, or something that you haven't had any control over, is usually your greatness in life. You might not see that now, but you will in the future. You will see that was a great thing that you did go through, because you learn more about yourself when we go through those tough situations.
For sure. And you also find out what it is that's not working in your life. Too.
Exactly. And I used to be a believer, oh, fuck the darkness, fuck going those places. Like, I don't want to go there. Liz will tell you, she's known me for a very long, long, long time. I don't like those places. But I
don't think anybody likes them.
No, but I used to do everything in my power to some side not feel it. I didn't want to feel those. Yeah. So I would distract myself from going there as much as possible and distract myself with other things. And I still have a habit of doing that because it's my default. But I've learnt that in darkness is that light. So we've got to go into those things and manage it in a way that is right for us. Yeah.
And learn to manage it. And that's where you learn your toolkit, your toolbox. Learn what works for you to get you out of that darkness.
We'll call it your
because
spiritual toolbox.
So many people are in it. Yeah, so many people are in that darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's a good opportunity to learn new ways to pull yourself out of it. Yeah.
And have the spiritual toolbox. Like, it might just be in your head, but a good place would be is to get the pen and paper out, because I believe there's magic in a pen. Is write your spiritual toolbox down. It might just mean going out with the girlfriends. It might just mean going and having a cup of tea with your friend. It might just mean lighting incense.
Go for a walk. Get out in the fresh air.
Sit in Liz, you love the water, so put your feet in the beach water. Just go for a stroll at the beach in the afternoon. It's whatever feels right for you. Might be playing with our puppy dogs, our little Frenchie baby fur babies. You know, we find the things that is part of our toolbox, write them down, and then you tell the universe or whoever that thing that you need to tell, this is my spiritual toolbox. These are things I'm going to call upon when I need to call upon them. Yeah.
Because sometimes when you're in it, you forget. You get so dark. You forget what it is that helps you get out of it. You get so stuck in that dark that you forget what to call on. So
exactly.
Good to have it down.
Who we got first? We got 4 people alive on the call. We know that Joyski wants a reading. Chloe wants a reading. If you want a reading, I would suggest you put your hand up and say thumbs up. Yes, please, ladies. I would love a reading because there is 4 people on the call.
There's 5. Is there? Cards for Joyski already.
Yep. You already have. So I can tell you're eager.
I'm not reading Chloe because I know her.
Okay, we'll give you an extra special one, me and Trish. Because that is hard to read your own daughter, I agree.
Yes,
Yep.
it is. Okay, so Joyce,
I had to read my sister last week.
Yeah, you had to read a sister.
well, I might pull a card for Chloe and we'll see. Okay, so Joyce, I pulled 4 cards out for you, well, they fell out, and it's all about relationship here, what I'm seeing. I feel like you've been disappointed in a relationship. It's a love relationship, and I feel like you had to do a little bit of soul searching, but I do see a new love connection, and it looks really, really good. I feel like this will be totally different from what you are used to, and I feel like you've actually turned your back on the past, and you're actually wanting to attract this now. So that's what I got for you, and I hope that resonates.
Following on from you, Liz, what I've got is I've got the Ace of Cups,
Oh, yeah.
so that's all about your
I
heart.
got that too.
Yeah, so all
Wow.
about your heart, about what fills your heart. Now, in front of that, I've got the card of walk away. So that's usually in the areas of love. So exactly what you said, Liz. We got the same. So it's saying what is it that you need to turn your back on? What is it that you need to walk away from at this time? Because you have such a beautiful heart. How are you going to fill your heart? What is it that you need to walk away from at this time? Now, I've also got coming in from the universe, you've got a beautiful connection to spirit, beautiful connection to the universe, that beautiful energy. And it's saying that this is a great time to manifest what it is, what your heart needs. The universe is on standby. You've got this beautiful, beautiful connection here, and they're ready to bring in whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that your heart desires. The universe is just waiting to bring that to you. So, hope that resonates with you, Joy.
Far out. Well, you're getting your energy's strong, Joyski. That's all I'm going to say, because they just pretty much said the exact same thing, and to pull the same card in one reading, I think is pretty powerful.
We did pull the same cards.
That's what I said.
We didn't know. We can't see each other's cards. I mean, we don't know what we're pulling.
We're all in different parts of New South Wales.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. And in Australia, I know Joyce Gear over in, I can't remember where you're from, but anywho, so I'll tell you.
So you needed a message, and you manifested that message through very strongly. Both of the same message.
Yeah, and I feel like you're a very clear channel too as well, which means that you're such a beautiful, open-hearted soul. So when the channel is really clear, I think when there's no, and this is not saying that anyone else is blocked up or whatever, but sometimes when we are that open channel, maybe you've been through a lot of heartbreak and stuff. I think people's heart is usually that little bit more even, like they've been through stuff that they've worked through, because sometimes people do get their heart blocked when they've been through pain. But I feel like you've got an open channel of heart stuff going on. That's why you're receiving such a related message from 2 different chicks in the reading. But funnily enough, when I chose a card for you, right, I was going to choose the flower magic like I did for the energetic reading. And then I just wanted to go with one-word cards, because I love one-word cards, because then I just completely tune into my own downloads. Because it just gives me one word and then I just go bang, bang. But before I chose a card for you, this is as true as I sit here right now, I should have showed you. The energetic reading was, this card flipped out, right? And it was the Sun Magic card for the energetic reading. I thought, nah, I've already done that. That was enough. May God strike me dead. You were the first up reading. I went and shuffled again and pulled Sun Magic again. So the card is for you, Joyski. This is true. So, and the message of the card, I don't like to look at details because it can distract my mind, my mind. But it said exactly what you just said, Trish and Liz. It said, this is a happy, happy card that brings positive energy, luck, and even a bit of abundance too. But I'm going to do the 3 cards in a minute, Joy. Bear with me. This card says, yep, you can do it. Whatever it might be, put a smile on your face and approach it with a go-get-'em attitude. You've totally got this, Joyski. It's as simple as that. Now make it fucking happen, right? That's what it says. Well, that's what I just read the edge. Right, now,
that's the name of the card is called Sun Magic.
Right. So I've got little oils in front of me today, and the 2 oils that I use now, again, it's just for energy. So I chose forgiveness for myself today for whatever reason, and frankincense. Now, when I was reading your card, I looked straight at the forgive bottle, and there's your pink card, forgive. And that's how many cards that come out of. So you need to forgive. Okay? And there's the forgive bottle, just to show you. I put that on myself. I haven't wore that oil in about 3 years. Okay. So that's what I got. And then the next one was take a bath. So this can come in a lot of different variants. This can mean you need to use water a lot more in your spiritual toolbox. Or it could mean just take a fucking bath because you love baths. But I feel like there is a water connection here. Maybe it just means if you haven't got a bath, you put the shower on you a lot more, like over your head. Because remember that your crown chakra and the way we connect with the universe always in the top of our heads. So a lot of people always, I'm a hairdresser background, so is Liz. A lot of people will say to us when we do hair, oh my God, I love getting the water on my head. I love when I get my head massaged. That's because our crown is connected to our everything. And people don't even know it, do they, sister? They don't even know what they're getting when it comes to the top of their head. But it's because energy is so here. We're connected here. When anyone touches us on the head, it's really important. It's really powerful. So the same with taking putting water on our head, like people that like to just dive into water or have a shower. It's the same results. We get that flow.
Yeah.
And then the last card, because I chose 3, was ooze enthusiasm. So I want to say to you, Joy, go in it with enthusiasm. Don't doubt yourself. Stop holding yourself back and going, You've got a really beautiful energy. And I've really noticed that today and last week. So I want to say to you, use that energy that you're projecting out onto me and the spiritual chicks, us spiritual chicks, and do that out into your world, into your life. That's what I got for you. There we go.
Do you want me to read the comments?
Yes, please.
Okay, so Joyski said, wow, Michelle, wowee, I will. Okay, there is a big 1, 2, you are on it. I long to swim, and her dream is to have a real pool. It's a huge thing.
Wow. Well, that's coming.
So you must be drawn to the water.
Exactly. So use the water as part of your spiritual toolbox. I hope you enjoyed that, John. All right, coming up now is Chloe Kretschmer. Chloe Kretschmer is going to get a reading. Come on, let's do this. Come on, our spiritual team. Calling on our spiritual team.
I actually pulled some cards for her. Make me smile big. I got to share that to more. Yeah. She's got a
beautiful soul, Jolski.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. I got Chloe, so I'm gonna I got 3 for Chloe.
Okay, yep, go.
And these are similar to the cards that you pulled for me the other day, Trish, but I got the Devil in reverse. So I feel like the control she's slowly releasing the control. And then she got the Tower. So there's going to be sudden changes, which she has gone through some sudden changes. And she got the 5 of Wands, which is conflict. So she's been going through a lot of conflict, which we already know. I'm just going to pull another one to see if this is to come or there's more to come. Okay. So, yes, Chloe is going to do a lot of soul searching. And she will find what she's looking for. And I'm not going to say any more.
I love that.
Okay, well, I've got in the center of the spread, I've got the soulmate card. So that talks to me about relationships. So it's either your soulmate relationship that's around you at the moment, or it's what's coming up for you in the future, but it relates to relationships, your soulmate challenges. Now, I feel like we're on the beginning of that. We're at a stage. This is the 3 of Wands. So it's like you've gone so far and you're at a stopping point. You're at a stopping point where you're assessing your life, what's happened to get you to the point where you are now. So it's like you've got this assessing going on around your relationship, around your family, around your relationship. And it's asking you to look at the big picture. So you need to be looking at what's coming forward for you. You need to be thinking about you moving forward. Now, I've also got here the card of the chakras and all being lined up. So it's saying the universe is lining things up for you for the path that you're supposed to be on. The universe is putting the balls in position for you to be where you're supposed to be at this time. So things are lining up for you. Just hang on for a minute. I'll be back with that in a second. Hang on.
That's interesting.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry. Okay, so the universe is lining things up for you. So whatever's going on for you at the moment is because it's meant to be. The universe is putting things in the place where they need to go. Now, it's saying that you're currently in a time here. This is called back to earth. It's about grounding, and it's about being here. It's you sitting here by yourself, thinking about what means the world to you. So we've got the world here. You're looking at the world, and it's saying you're sitting, you're grounding, you're taking some time out to think about what's important to you, what means the world to you is what it's saying. Now, you've got some changes coming up because we've got the card here of shedding your skin. It's like a snake that sheds its skin because it's growing. So whether the relationship's growing and changing or you as a person is growing and changing, it's saying that you're shedding your old skin because you're going to be moving in, you're progressing, you're growing, you're getting new skin is what it's saying. So, and then next to that, we've got the nest change. Nest change means, which I know you have a nest change, but that's the card that's come out. Nest change is changes to house or family. So that means you're changing physical location. You could have people moving in with you. You could have somebody moving out, but I know you had a nest change recently. So that's the card they're saying. But you've got some changes coming up, but you've got some time out to think about what's important to you, what's important moving forward for you for your next stage of your life. Hope that resonates.
That's beautiful, Trish.
Wow.
Just what she needs.
All right, Chloe. It's hard to read Chloe too because she's like another little daughter to me, darling. First card, Chloe, love.
Yeah, I got the love card too.
Yeah, me too.
Matters of the heart. Well, we know that's what's happening right now. But right beside it is prayers are answered. What a beautiful pack of cards.
Yeah.
But what I want to come from is not just the words, is the blue. Keep using your voice. Keep using your throat chakra, because then your answers will be, your prayers will be answered. So the blue's all about the throat chakra, Chloe, and using the voice, but in a way that's obviously loving and, you know, being kind, but keep using your voice. That's what I keep saying with this one. And as far as love goes, it says self-love, romance, and matters of the heart. So more rose quartz. Liz, you know, maybe you need to start sleeping with rose quartz. Put rose quartz on your bra, Chloe, so that you can really start to really self-love yourself more, because sometimes when we've come from situations that has, you know, taken us 10 steps back, sometimes we can not give ourselves enough love in the ways that we need to. Now, the next three cards, which I've never, ever used this deck, and it is really for myself, this deck that I bought, it's called Heal Yourself, but I thought, given that I'm so connected to you, Chloe, that it'd be a beautiful deck to use, which is called Heal Yourself.
Oh, I have that one.
Yeah, and
I love
really, it's called Heal Yourself, but it's only for yourself to read.
I like the images.
So I'd only really use it on myself and my kids, and Chloe's like a daughter to me, and this is what I got for you, Chloe. So I got home, coming home. Now that could mean going home, or because I've got to talk properly here because we're on live stream, or it could mean coming home back to yourself. And I
think it's both. I think it's both, to be truthful.
And right beside that is patience. I feel like you do need to have patience, Chloe, in this whole situation. So normally you would rush into making decisions. I know you can be rational and you use your emotions to make decisions. But what I want to say to you is, in this reading today, is it's telling me, outside of what I already know and feel with you, because I'm so connected to you, is go in this with a different mind and be more patient in what you need back, and stop selling yourself out.
What's that mean?
So for me, that would be where you've come from. Don't sell yourself out from what you need yourself.
Yes.
And if you look at the reading at the beginning of this reading, because you've come on here today for the first time, this is our 6th week. So for me, you've come on here, even though you might have made it happen, you still are here. right? So the energy of the week was to be authentic to your own needs, regardless of how it can affect others or not suit other people. You still need to be authentic to your own needs. So for me, that is, don't sell yourself out. Don't sell yourself out as far as what you can't give emotionally, mentally, and physically. Don't sell that part of yourself out. You require this for yourself to function. The last cards I got, I wanted to get both these cards, and I'm not going to tell you what the messages are. I chose it purely, faithfully on colour, because I'm a big believer of colour. I'm going to have my own deck on colour one day. Lilac, I know you love this colour, and your little baby girl loves lilac, because you told me that. So I would say to you, get the lilac on you or bring the baby around you in a different way, a little bit more, because she is the lilac. She's the really soft lavender. And then the other one is, look at this, the colour that looks amazing on Daisy Girl. But so what I want to say to you is they're so connected to you emotionally, even though I chose them colours. I know them colours are your two girls. Get those colours on. So if you don't wear those colours, put them on your panties. So start wearing that colour on your pants or start wearing this colour on your bra. Same with lilac, right? So it's energy. Everything's energy. They're your girls. They're your babies. They're your world. You're going to put these two colours on. And I swear to God, these are all the cards from there that I chose, those two colours. Let me just find them right here. Look at all the colours, and they're the two colours you got. They're all different colours. And you got your daughter's cards, colours.
Yeah. And
That's your reading.
to us.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
That was a
they
good
are
reading
very
for you, Chloe.
they've been more grounded and more
Connected mama.
better behaved now that mum's made decisions.
Mum's moving forward with herself, which she
Yes.
needs. Yes. Go, girl, Chloe. That was a big ring. Go, Chloe.
Okay,
Very
we've
good.
got
Love
anybody
that.
else on here?
Is anybody else here that would love a card pulled? Say yes, say no. We've got two people. Are you still here, Joyski? Thanks, Chloe. Is anybody else here? We've got two people still online. Sister, last week me and Trish were trying to keep up with the run. There was 10 people. Today there's only 2. Trish, do you want to have a look on your YouTube? Our pleasure, Chloe. She put a lilac heart and an orange heart. Love that.
Oh,
There you two babies. See? That's just beautiful. Any more people? Yes, Joyski. Oh, we love your energy here, Joyski.
Yes.
Joyski said she was from Pennsylvania. In the
Pennsylvania.
US.
Where's that? Is that in the US, Joyski?
Yeah, she said US.
Right.
When I hear Pennsylvania, it's funny this. I think of the Munsters and that show because of the Dracula, and I don't know why Pennsylvania. It just reminds me of that. Remember that?
Well, how interesting. When I was driving home to this call today, and it was quite hectic, I was coming up the double lane hill to turn into my property, and I got massacre. And I'm like, fuck, I got the word massacre. I'm like, no.
Wow.
So interesting. Oh, Cleo's here.
Hi, Cleo. She wants a reading from you, Liz. She didn't get one last week from you.
But Joyski,
Cleo, hello.
does that resonate near your country, town, or anything, that word? Because it might just be that that happened in your beautiful city or town. Yeah, I know it sounds horrible word, but I just want to know that because I got that in Oaky and I was just about to switch into my property off the 2 lanes. Yeah, she's just telling us where she lives. Okay, United States South. I'm a 1 mile from Delaware, Maryland, but live in. So tell me about, there's a massacre word anywhere around where you live? Because
Massacre.
Oh, hi, Yvette.
Oh, hi, Yvette. Yes, I'm in a town.
Does Yvette want a card today?
She's
Get on the call, Yvette. Come on, Yvette. Come on.
Okay,
Log
Cleo.
in.
Can you tell me where you're from? Where's Cleo from?
That's
Hannah Valley.
Trish's mum.
Hannah Valley.
Beg your pardon?
That's my mum.
Oh,
Hannah Valley.
hello. Okay, I'll tune in to Cleo.
Massacre is the word, Joyski. Not a very nice word, but I got that 2 minutes before I drove into the property.
Hopefully there's not going to be one anywhere.
I know. I'm like, no, don't like that word.
Tears with family. Hopefully we see Yvette next week.
Yeah. Okay, say hello if you where you're from. Hi, Di. I can see you're in the Facebook group. Di Lindsay. Hello, Di. Massacre. That's
I
it.
just pulled some
Yes.
cards for your mum, Cleo,
Wow.
and I got the Emperor, and the Emperor's making me feel like there's something coming up around your mum, Cleo. Is that your mum's name, Cleo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a spiritual name. Yep.
Spiritual name, Cleo. And there's something coming up around Cleo for, like, I feel leadership. There's something that I feel like you're holding on to, but there is a bit of an overwhelm and a bit of a burden and a little bit of extra responsibility, and it could be around money. And I feel like you've been doing a little bit of soul searching to weigh up where to go with this. So yeah, that's what I pulled for you.
Thank you.
That's all right.
I think I know what that is.
Oh, really?
I love when that happens. Come on, who wants it? Put your hand up. Hand up if you want a reading. Yes, please. Is anyone on? Are you got any of yours up, Trish? Like
No, I've been on my. I haven't been on my Facebook though. I'd go and have a look at Facebook.
Sister, are you on? What channel are you on?
I'm not on any channels. It wouldn't let me go on a channel.
We've got to work this out.
So Joyski said, Rochelle, what word? Massacre, is it? Massacre.
Yes.
Like a massacre, like a shooting
Like,
or something.
Oh no, like
a lot of people.
Basically, if you.
Thank you. That's lovely. I understand.
Good job, sister.
Oh, really? My pleasure.
Say hello wherever you are from. If you want a card, please put your hand up. Because we don't know unless you do so. And we can't. We've got 5 people on now. That's good. The energy's a little bit slower this week, which sort of feels good, to be honest, because I'm thinking, I believe, oh, now we've got 6. I spoke too soon. Come on, say hello. Where are you from? Hello. Who's talking? Someone's saying hello. Oh, hello, Renee. Yes, I knew.
Renee's back.
Hi, Renee.
Okay. I'm going to have a look, see if the energy is any different for you, Joy. I'll just have a little quick pull to see if the energy's changed since you've made those adjustments.
Oh, so Joyski's into the spirit box.
What's that?
I watch a few people on YouTube that use that spirit box.
What's that mean?
Well, they get messages from spirit and it talks through the spirit box. I practice all week asking to know my...
Yeah. I feel like you've got better control now. This is a control card. So it's saying that you're more in control. You've got better control of the situation now and also a better connection. This is my connection card. So it's saying that you've got a much better connection now. So whatever you've been practicing is working. So it's saying that you've been able to connect to your doorkeeper to give you much more control about the type of messages and spirit that's coming through. So that's perfect. That's great results. That's exactly what you want to hear.
Great.
AM.
Oh, yeah, like an AM. I've got it now.
It's like a radio.
Yeah.
You can actually get apps on your phone to do it.
Yeah, right.
Renee's saying, yes, please, girls. She'd love a card, and she's been very loyal. And I've got to tell you, girls, she sent me a private message, which I'll update you after the live. Yeah.
Okay,
Right, Renee.
Good. Any area?
Yes, good question. Any area.
Beautiful, Joy. Oh, good. But yeah, definitely looks like you've got more control and a much better connection now.
Oh, yes. Wow. I wonder what time is it in Pennsylvania, Joyce?
Good question.
Yeah, because it's what time is it here? Let me see.
It is
1:30 p.m.
1:30
in
here.
the afternoon. Come on, Renee. God, I love how she's really.
Once we get,
Go, Renee.
You're the
Joyce,
host.
we're going to
Joyce is
invite
the
you into
host.
this live stream, Joyce. I reckon we need to get you on this screen, Joyce.
yeah, when we get really
what?
busy, we'll have to make Joyce our moderator.
I reckon, Joyce. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Joyce, just to let everybody know, especially out like Renee and Joyce, they've been our two two popular ladies, is we're going to be doing every week non-fail 11 a.m. and I had bookings this morning that I had booked for a couple of months because it's my birthday tomorrow. So, but as moving forward every week, we'll be doing 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So I'm pretty sure Liz said that'll be 9 p.m. US time. Is that right? Would that be correct? If we're on in 2.5 hours ago, and she said it's 11. Yeah. It'll be your 9 o'clock. Liz was right. Perfect, sister.
Okay, so I pulled some cards.
I make tarot cards.
Yes, Joyce.
I said I create tarot decks for you with your family in the decks.
She said she needs a new deck, and Trish is telling her.
Yeah, I just read the message.
Very good.
Liz is going to have hers coming up. She'll probably have hers in about 3 weeks. So
And
you'll be
we're
able to
gonna
see
do
what
a
she's
show on
reading
it.
with, and she's that's all her family members and everything in her new deck.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait. Oh, can't wait.
So you'll be able to check that one out.
Yes. Okay, so I pulled some cards for Renee, and the cards that I got is that you've been through a little bit of dark times. I feel like you've been either losing sleep, having insomnia, and you've been anxious and worried. You could even have a little bit of depression. I feel like you have been around a little bit of conflict, and this has created a little bit of imbalance in your life. But I do have the Ace of Cups here, so that tells me that I feel like the darkness is slowly moving away. And you, like, what I want to say is you have to not focus on the dark. You have to, what we were saying at the start of the video is you have to focus on more love, and you have to not be so much in fear, but be more in love, because when you love even yourself, or you bring in the love energy, you move out of that fear, is what I'm feeling. So my grandmother used to always say to me, the Serenity Prayer, and I don't know if this
love it. Yeah.
I don't know if
I love
this is meant for you, but that's what I was feeling with her.
No, that's what you're getting. Yes.
Saying it to me, the Serenity Prayer. Let me see if I can tune in exactly what it is. So, because she used to say it to me all the time, but Serenity. Come to me, come to me, come to me. You know how
hang on.
Isn't it God grant me the
God grant me
sister.
the serenity
Yeah.
to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the
difference. I love it.
And
Renee.
my pop was an alcoholic, and I don't even know if this is really relevant, but my pop was an alcoholic, and my nan used to go to an AA meeting for herself, and she used to say that for herself so she could escape the shit that he created, and that kept her on the straight and narrow and in love. She was very much connected to God, but she reckons that prayer saved her life. So that's me, and I don't know if it's relevant for you, but I feel like you need that. You needed me to say that prayer, and I don't even know where that come from. Then, jeez.
Yeah, nice.
Well,
I felt
I
like I felt that.
Yeah.
You got spirit teams giving you the message, sister. You're just in the zone.
Yeah.
That's what you needed to hear.
So yes,
God grant me, say it again. God grant me.
God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Absolutely love that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Beautiful. She said
Thank
it's
you,
perfect,
spot
sister.
on.
Spot on.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Renee.
Yes. Joyce said, God grant us all.
Yeah,
It's a
beautiful.
tough world. God bless you.
My word.
And Renee. Chloe, all peace, love. Beautiful.
Perfect. Okay, so I've got cards pulled for Renee. Now, I've got a beautiful positive card here for you to start your reading here, Renee. Now, this is a card that says success. So it's all about charging forward to something that's going to have a successful outcome. So whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, or that you're, whatever's on your mind that you're considering, it's saying that you're going to have success in that area. You're going to get through whatever it is that's going through. You're going to charge forward. It's almost like the Knight of Swords card, this card. It's like the white horse charging forward. So it's saying success is the overall outcome for you, coming up for you. But what it's saying is that you need to be strategic in some way. So you need to be either careful about how you talk, plan what you're doing. You need to put thought into things. It's a card of being either careful how you talk to other people, how other people talk to you, how you take what people, when people say things to you, how you take that, how you analyze that. It can also be also in your mind as well. So it can also be about how you talk to yourself in your mind. So strategy is all about planning too. So it can be about planning. So whatever it is that you're looking at doing, it's going to require planning and thought is what it's saying. Now, I've also got here the card of this is a social network. So it's all about either your social media or your group of supporting people around you. So your close network of people. It says that you need to get out with those people more. You either need to do more work on your social media if that's what you're into. Otherwise, you need to be doing more around your social group, your social network. You need getting out, enjoying life, having fun, because you can see the dolphins are very playful. So it's all about being playful and just having fun. You need to enjoy your life a lot more is what it's saying. Now, it's saying that the wheel's in motion. So something that you're either doing or getting you out of a situation or something, the wheels are already in motion for this. Something that you would be aware of whatever it is that's going on. Wheels are already in motion, but it's saying that it's been happening for a long time because this is a card of resilience. It's a Nine of Swords. And it's saying it's all about resilience. So you've been going through something for a long time, but it's saying wheels are in motion to help you get through this situation for your successful outcome. So I hope that helps and hope that resonates with you, Renee.
Wow. Getting some really good readings. Renee, your energy's strong too. And Renee's one of our star loyalty followers. I've actually made Joyski one, so I think I'm gonna make Renee one too. Absolutely. And who was the other lady that's our? Yeah, Renee and then yeah. Okay.
And Katrina.
Again.
Hi, Katrina.
Hi, Katrina.
Yep, your reading's coming.
Yep, we're coming, Katrina. You got to start again. So you've either started again or you're going to start again, right? So that's a pretty clear message. If you've been in doubt the last few weeks, months, this is going to tell you to start again. It's a black and white answer. And the second card, because I'm only going to give you a really short reading today because I think the girls have really covered a lot for you, Renee. That's what I'm sensing. The next one is count your blessings. So while you're going through anything that needs to be changed, fixed, or edited, I believe that we've got to count our blessings. So have more gratitude for what is working around you and the things that you have. So great health, beautiful children, beautiful mother, beautiful brother. You can actually make yourself a cup of tea in the morning. You can get up, you can use your two legs, you can brush your teeth. I want to say to you, count your blessings whilst you're going through a process of big changes. So when we do that, we then come back to our bodies and we become a lot more grounded instead of what do I need to do first? What do I need to change? How do I need to make things be? So come back to the blessings, the things every single day, maybe once every morning or night. Write down the things that you are extremely grateful for, which could be the most, people say, I don't know what I should be grateful for because nothing's really changed. Well, yeah, it is, because if we can open our eyes in the morning, get out of our bed, brush our teeth, make a cup of tea, put a nice top on, sit out and listen to the birds, play with our dogs, play with our children. We've got great health. We actually got a lot of blessings. So that's what I want to say to you. Remember the things that are beautiful around you. And they can be the most tiniest of things. Have a gorgeous mink blanket. I know with me at night, I think, oh my God, this mink blanket, thank you so much. It's so beautiful because I love to be cozy. So just the small things, but you're definitely going through shitloads of changes. So do that little thing. It'll help this to happen that little bit smoother. That's what I got.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
So I think Katrina wanted to.
Yeah, Katrina.
I've got
Katrina,
cards
any
full
areas,
already.
Katrina?
Yeah, you can go.
Any
Trish.
areas of your life, Katrina?
Okay, so any areas, I've already pulled your cards.
But then you could do the message based on what the area.
Around the area, so whatever. And I always speak in what area, so it'll you put the message to whatever area you're thinking. So this reading is for you, Katrina. What I'm seeing here is this is a card of either being in a split mind, so you've got a decision coming up around you and you're not sure which direction to go, or there's someone around you which indicates mental illness. So it can either be like having some kind of mental struggle going on here. So whether that's a decision you're trying to make or having mental illness, or which is depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, all those different things, or having somebody around you that's prominent in those areas. Now I've got here that the universe is saying that it wants to push you to make a giant leap forward. So it's saying that it wants you to go out of your comfort zone and it wants to push you forward for whatever is needed for you to be on the right path, or you to get you out of whatever you're in, or get you to where you want to be. It's saying you need to make a giant leap forward out of your comfort zone. So it wants to push you. So whatever area that is, you need to push yourself is what it's saying. Now, next to that, I've got the card of being in the spotlight. So this is a card of either the diva or the rock star. And it's about being in the spotlight. So it's saying it can be public speaking. It can be putting yourself out there in public. It can be just putting yourself out there. It's like where you go from one extreme being the hermit card, where you're reclusive and you've gone within. This is the opposite card. So this is the card of the extrovert. And it's saying that you're either great out with people, or it's saying the universe wants to push you to get out around people. So it's saying you need to push yourself in some way that relates to being extroverted, out in public speaking, putting yourself in the spotlight in some way. Next to that, I've got improvements coming up for you. So there's some kind of improvements going on around your house or body, or your life. So whatever situation you're in at the moment, it's saying improvements are being made, you're making improvement, and those improvements are in process. So even if it's in progress, so even if it's the thoughts, you're thinking about doing it or what needs to be done, they're still in progress because the thoughts are there for the pushing me out in my business. Yep. So the universe wants to push you out in there that way. But what it's saying here is that this is your heart's desire. So this is a card of receiving. So the universe is saying that it's got lots of beautiful abundance to give you, and it wants you to open your heart to receive. So it's saying that it wants to give you all the blessing. It wants to give you the abundance. It wants to give you what your heart desires. You just need to open your heart to receive these blessings from the universe. But it's also saying you do need to be a little bit cautious. There's some little area in your life that you need to look into. So whether that's paperwork, like business planning, the back end part of it. So it's about you need to be a bit more cautious either with your expenses incoming, outgoing, or your setup, something to do with the back end of the business. You need to be a little bit more cautious, put a little bit more attention and detail into that area of your business. Hope that
Wow.
you.
Wow.
Well, I just got virtually the same card.
Again.
Oh, you care, I tell you.
I got the Eight of Swords, which is mental entrapment, and then beside it I got team, working in a team. So I feel like exactly what you said, Trish, that being around or working with others is bringing a lot of overwhelm, negative thoughts, and you feel like you're trapped. And then I felt with the Six of Pentacles, being on your own, and you will feel like you can give more, and then you will receive more. And I do see that you are turning your back and you're walking away from what doesn't serve you anymore. Especially just the same cards that you got, Trish. We keep doing that.
Yeah, no. We keep doing it. And we can't see each other's cards. Like you
need to know everyone's in a different area in our own
and we have
them
pre-pulled out. So
it just shows you how powerful energy is.
Yeah.
And you put your hand up and you go, yes, please, to the universe, it provides.
It wants to push a message through. It's going to push it through whatever way it can.
Well,
Yeah.
mine's quite interesting here today for you, Katrina. I feel like you needed answers from someone else. Now, I don't like to read someone and read like on behalf of them, but I feel like someone is around you that's extremely impatient. So, and this is quite a profound person in your life. So it could be a sibling, a parent, or a lover. A lot of impatience around this person. So there is a soul connection with this person, and it says deja vu and incarnations. So I don't know what this means, where it's going, but I'm just going to, like I always believe, I get what I get. And then if it resonates, if it does, I really pray it does for you. But if it doesn't, I can only get what I get. But I'm feeling like this person is a soul connection. And you need to just stay where you are and don't give them answers based on what their energy they're projecting you. So if this person's really predominantly impatient person and you constantly think, fuck, you're not patient. Like, I don't want to make this decision, so I'm going to impersonate them. I don't need to make this decision right now because I'm not ready to make that decision. I want to say to you, don't make that decision. This person is connected to you soul-wise. So for me, when they're connected to your soul, it's like they know and read your map. They read your blueprint. They will wait, trust me, because any soul connections, I believe, are just connected to you. So don't know whether that's a sibling, lover, or parent, but go with your own flow. And then the two cards I got for you, Katrina, was rose quartz, and the message of that is love. I do feel like that's all around self-love for you. You know, really come back to yourself. It does say romance on the cards and matters of the heart, but again, I do feel like you aren't self-loving yourself enough. And this rose quartz come up twice today in a couple of different readings because I know you arrived a little bit later today. But yeah, self-love, really important. It's so important. Look after your own needs first, and then you spread your own wings out onto others. And then lastly is the card is the crystal is called lapis. I can't pronounce it. Lazuli. I can't
Lapis
pronounce it.
lazuli.
That's it.
Yep.
And this is all about soul lessons. So coming back to the first
My
message
favorite
on the-
crystal.
there we go. Coming back to this, the beginning of the message is there's a lot of lessons with you around past lives. So it's important for you on your life now, today, this journey you're on right now, to make sure that you be strong with what it is that you need. So what's your lesson in this lifetime? Because these first cards was all about past lives, this connection, this person being really impatient with you. This is the person. This is telling you the deja vu. It's an incarnation. It's a soul memory. So for me, this card's telling you to make sure that the lesson that you're getting is connected to your, like it's your soul message. It sounded double duck, but I know you're going to get it.
Beautiful.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Okay.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Jen. Hi, Linda. And thank you.
Hi,
Joy,
everybody. Thank you for coming.
moderating and saying hi to everybody for us.
Energy's coming in again. Energy's coming in. Energy's coming in. Number 6 here too. 6
And
is my
also,
lucky number.
And Joy, you're right. If you love your reading, don't forget to hit subscribe. That's all we ask.
Don't forget to hit
like, subscribe.
Yes, please like and subscribe and give us love on our YouTube channel. Spiritual Chicks on YouTube. Like and subscribe and go, we love these chickie babes.
And thank you, Jen. I'm glad you like the readings.
Okay, so I pulled some cards already for Emily.
Emily, let me tune into Emily.
Right.
Emily.
Is there an area for Emily? Is there an area you'd like us to read on? Bye, Joy.
Bye, Joy.
See you next week. Okay, Emily. Well, you've got cards got everywhere.
Tell me how to get your cards. She'll send you a message directly.
Yeah. I'll
just
do that.
Send go on Trisha James Oracles on, I would have to say, Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger, and she'll write back to you.
And I always have my link to my website in all of my videos.
Children.
Right.
Well,
all right.
I've already pulled the cards, so I'll base them around children. So the first card that I got was the Ten of Swords, which is it's in reverse, and I felt like this was telling me that maybe one of your children is wanting another baby. Okay. Well, let's rephrase that. So Well, the ten of swords made me feel like you're in recovery, and I don't know what the recovery is from, but I feel like you're not in. You're lacking direction, and I feel like you need some boundaries. So, and there's a lot of heartbreak and negative self-talk around you with the Three of Swords. So I feel like you with the Eight of Coins and the Nine of Coins that you are a workaholic. You're working really, really hard and you're a bit obsessed with your work. And I feel like you're with the Three of Swords that you have been through some heartbreak, and this could be around miscarriage is what I'm feeling. And if you said you want more children, I feel like you need to set up some boundaries, and you need to is what I'm feeling is that you need to make space for the new child to come. And Rochelle talks about energy, and this is what I feel here is that if you want another child to come, maybe you need to slow up on your work because it's all about energy. So you need to make space for that new child. I did get the Sun in the end, so I feel like you will get the joy and the happiness of receiving a new child, because that also can mean a new baby. But I feel like working, like being overworked and being obsessed with work is not the right energy to attract a new baby. And I feel like with the Page of Wands in reverse, you're lacking direction. So I don't know if you're feeling confused and you don't know which way to go, but the way that I feel you need to go is you need to slow up on work and have a bit of time out, a bit of rest and relaxation. And the Sun card is at the end, so I feel with that you will get your prayers answered and there is a baby coming. And that's what I see.
Wow.
Okay, I've got my cards pulled already.
Spot on, being stressed. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
What I've got is I'm doing this little stressy thing here. I'm seeing a lot of 2s and 3s in your card. So there's a lot of there's the 2 of the 3 of Wands. So here, what I'm seeing is either we've got the 3 here, there's 3 here and 3 here. And then we've got 2. So we've got 2 plus 1. So it's either telling me either you've lost a baby and it's 2 plus 1 lost, or 2, 1 not yet born. So, and here, this card's making me think about baby in spirit. So it's thinking because it's coming from spirit. So it's either saying they're bringing a baby, but I feel like it could be baby in spirit or child in spirit, because I'm getting the cards of either 3 total, that's 2 plus 1 either not born yet, or 1 on the other side, or 1 here, 1 on the other side, 1 yet to be born. So I'm getting a total number of 3, but I'm getting 1 for some reason on the other side is what I'm getting. So whether they're waiting to come in or they're 1 that you've lost, it's that's what I'm getting there. You have 2. Okay, so you have 2, but you've got 1. There's 3. I'm getting every card says 3. So it's saying there's 3 around you. So 3 children around you, whether that means 1 is coming on its way down or 1 has been lost on spirit, but it just wants to make itself known in that way. Now, what I'm also getting here for you is timing and slow. So it's saying it's been slow. Timing has been slow. So it's taken time, or it's taking longer than you'd hoped for, longer than you thought it would, or it's still got a bit more time to take. There's still slow timing involved in it. Now, also, I'm getting here the card of, now this one I call in my deck is called Curiosity, but Liz, in your deck, this card is called Fertility.
Yeah.
And it's called baby girl in your card, fertility. So I'm reading that today as fertility because I've just been working on Liz's cards, and her card in this picture is called fertility. So it's saying fertility is there for you, but the process has been a bit slow is what it's saying. And now also I don't know if I think it might be in a different area. I'm not sure if it's the same area. And again, we've got pink, just so you know, there's a pink card here. But it's saying you've got some changes coming up around you. So you either, I don't know if it's related to why there's an issue getting pregnant, but it's saying you need to walk away from something, which is here. You need to walk away from something, and there's changes coming. So this is a snake where you're shedding skin. So it's like you're changing from one stage of a life to another, or you're growing, and it's like letting go of the old skin, like moving into a new stage or a new cycle of life. But it's also about changes, because a snake means changes. So it's got changes going on around you that you need to make, and there's something that you're going to need to walk away from in order for this. I don't know what it is, I'm sorry, but it's saying that for the universe to be able to provide you with the fertility that you're looking for, this is a fertility card, it's saying there's something that you're going to need to walk away from. So maybe it's the way that you were looking at, the way you had done it in the past, or the way you're trying to get pregnant. I think you need to make some changes around that situation. So you need to try something else. You need to try it in a different way. So I hope that resonates with you. That was a lot of energy then. I took a lot of energy to get that through. Yes, I hope that helps, Emily. Hope that resonates with you. Yeah. But it is saying there is fertility around you, and it's saying it's giving me the number 3 babies. So it's saying if you've only got 2, they're saying there's 1 waiting to come through, or there's 1 already on the other side. But it's saying there's 2 plus 1 coming through. So fertility card's definitely in there, but I can see that it's been a long process to get to that fertility.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, so Emily, what I got from you, I'm going to continue on with the reading. And it's funny, I've been getting a lot of physical symptoms. My nose felt like it was really blocked, and then I felt like I couldn't breathe, so I blocked one nose and breathed through the other. So for me, that's all about sinus, asthma, connected to your throat chakra. You've either been sick, or you're making yourself sick, or your breath, you're not taking a breath. So you're very it's really mucking up your whole dynamic as far as your health goes. Which obviously, if it's a fertility issue, that's what's going on in your body. Your body is stressed, like you said in the beginning, and so it's affecting everything. But breath is so important. I'm only just learning this myself since turning 46 tomorrow. Breathing, we actually, when we stress, we hold on to our breath. And I'm a stress head. I'm a naturally born stress head. I've always have been, and I'm learning that stress actually creates so much more other problems in our body. But breath is what stops us from stressing. So I had the physical symptoms when the girls were doing the readings on you. So I want to say to you, maybe meditation is a thing, maybe breath work. And the girls, Liz and Trish are both big on meditation. So that you've either got physical symptoms happening, which is causing the blockage, and then you've also need to consider the things that are going to help you to breathe through all this process differently. Now, the cards I pulled for you, this is outside of what I was just getting energetically as the girls are reading you, was, again, the card I pulled again, and I pulled on the previous reading, was soul lessons. So it's all about spiritual growth, purpose, and divine plan. Now, if we're going to go off what... Yep, great. If we're going to go off what Liz and Cretch were going off, which is divine plan, you've just got to let God do its thing and let the universe do its work. You know, you're obviously wanting this to happen. So unfortunately, sometimes things happen when they're meant to happen, like for us, right? So I'm a big believer of that too. Now things happen for us, not for when sometimes we need them to happen. We just got to allow it to happen. And then the second card I pulled for you today was uncover your softer self. So that would tell me that have a softer approach to this whole scenario in your life. So coming back to the breath, that's a slower approach. Divine plan is all about trusting the universe to provide when it needs to provide, and letting that uncover in your life as it needs to, and not when you want it to. And I get some people are on time frames. Some people want things to be at that time because of that timeline and this timeline. But unfortunately, if it hasn't happened when it's meant to happen, it's because it's happening when it needs to happen. That's what I got for you.
I hope you like that, Emily. And Don't forget to like and subscribe. Joyski is actually making sure.
Thank
Guys, thank you.
Thank you, Joyski. I'm a control freak. So am I. So am I,
Yeah,
Emily.
everybody,
I
I
can
think
go
everybody
hats off
likes
to
to
that.
control things in their lives. especially when they're being
Everybody
spoiled.
does. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, the cards are telling you that, remember, you've asked for a message today, and that's the message. You need to, some way, take a different step and approach with this outcome, what you're wanting to achieve.
Yeah, let go and let God.
That's right. Oh, yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Let go. What is it? Let go and let
Let go
God.
and
Yeah, I
let
love
God.
it.
My nan used to say that one too to me. Let go
Yeah.
and let God.
Love it.
That's on your cards.
It is true. Yeah.
Yep. Who are we? Who's next reading? Who's up next?
I There's a lot of people. We've
I
done
can't
Katrina,
I
we've
can't
done
go back
Emily,
up.
we've done Joyski, we've done Chloe. Put your hand up if you are here, girls.
I think I saw Linda.
Yes,
Linda
that's
asked for
it.
a
I
mini
think I
reading.
remember.
I don't know if there was someone before
There
her.
was Jen. Who was Jen?
Jen. Okay.
I don't know if she's still here. Jen, and what was the other one? Linda, if you are here,
Linda.
just put your hand up, guys, because when people comment, we can only see so much.
Yeah,
Just on the
you lose
restream.
it.
Yeah, we can only see.
Linda has already asked for a reading. She wanted a mini reading.
Just say that you're still here, but she might have dropped out because there was 7, now there's only 6.
Yeah.
I'm here. Hello,
Jen's here.
Jen. I think Jen was here before Linda. Did you want a reading, Jen?
She was.
Yeah. Is that
Linda's
yeah?
here
Hands
still.
up. Yep. Great. Okay.
Do you have an area that you want us to read for, Linda?
I tell you what, 6 is. I feel like that's my mum. It's like has just stayed on 6. It's my mum's number was 6, and it's like, oh, Daddy's around me today. Yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we've stayed on.
Well, I have Linda's cards pulled already because she had her hand up for a reading. Asked for a reading a bit earlier. Now I've got for you, Linda, family. Okay, so what I've got for you is you've pulled the soulmate card. So when the soulmate card comes out, that tells me it's relationships, so soulmate relationships. So that can apply to romantic relationships. It can apply to your soul family, because you're asking for family. So, but the soul, I'll just let you know, the soulmate relationship card has come out. Now it's saying that there's some kind of reviews going on around you, like you're reviewing a situation or there's some kind of review. Now, it could also be somebody from the past, because this is the past card, or something that's happened in the past that you're reviewing. So something to do with that. Now, I'm also getting an energy boost going on around you. So it's like, or it could be a connection I'm getting. So some kind of connection going on there. There's I'm not sure if I like the word review. I know the card's called review. Let me just see if I can pull in another word there. I feel like it's something to do with the past more so than the review. It's something going on from the past more than the review. Okay. There's something going on around you we've got the inactivity card going on here. So it's the card of the hibernation or inactivity. So it's like a period of not a lot going on.
Hang on, I'm going to set up, sorry. I'm just setting up my charger because I'm going to go dead.
Okay. Or retreating back to yourself. It's like almost like the bear goes back in and retreats back. So it's like that, almost like the hermit card. It's a period of inactivity going on around you. Now, I feel it's also the mama bear card as well. So it's the card of mama bear and the protective instincts of the mama bear coming out as well in that one there. I'm just trying to pull the cards together because they're quite scattered. It's got like you've got a lot going on. And speaking of scattered, you've got this card here of scattered energy. So it's saying that there's a lot going on in all different places. So it's either people in all different places or energy going out in all different ways. So it's like it's nothing coming together. It's like it's not pulling it together. It's scattered and a little bit all over the place. But it's saying that this is the Ace of Cups, and this is matters close to your heart. So it's about having a full heart, having love for yourself, love for people around you. Now, I just want to see if there's something else in there that pulls that all together, because I'm getting all these like random cards around you, but the story's not coming together. So let me just see for you, Linda, if there's something that's going to bring the story together for you. Okay. lining up. So whatever it is that hasn't been lining up for you, that's been all over the place for you, whatever this energy is or these people all over the place, it's saying it's all going to come back together. It's all going to line up and all come back together. So on the spectrum, okay, very stressed. So yeah, everything's going to line up. I just feel about mega awesome.
Oh, so
Don't know what that is. Yeah, so anyway, it's saying where the energy is very scattered, you've got energy going here, there, and everywhere. It's saying that things are going to line up for you and you're going to get a better handle on it. You're going to get more control. Things are going to be better lined up around you. So, yeah, it just seems to be quite, and I'm feeling very scattered energy anyway. So where I said my energy felt scattered, it's like there's a bit here, bit there, and it's all over the place. And then I'm trying to pull a card in to pull the energy all back together, saying it will come together, everything's going to line up. But that's my way of saying that my energy feels really scattered. And it also had the scattered card. This is scattered energy. So that's just confirming that your energy is scattered. It's like you've got energy here, energy there, and it's all about loving your love, your family, your soul relationships, and all those people that mean a lot to you. So it's your energy's just going out all over the place, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling your energy. It's like all over the place. It's not, yeah. It's really hard to focus on things when your energy's just all over the place. You got to try and remember to have time for you as well. Like in this, I think this is the Hermit card. An energy card. I don't know if I mentioned the energy card that came out as well. It's saying that you need to charge your energy up. This is the energy boost. It's saying you need to charge your energy up. And I'm feeling that in you because I'm feeling energy all over the place. And it's like you're needing a boost of energy. Maybe you need to get some time out alone, time away from it all, and charge your energy up, boost your energy up, so then you can go back to giving your energy and giving again.
That was very good for the cards that I've got for Linda.
Okay.
Are you finished, Trish?
I'm done.
Okay, yep. So the ones that I pulled for you, Linda, is very, very similar to Trish's cards, like always. But I feel like there's something around you that there's no that you haven't had closure on, and there's a few challenges around you, which you've already said. And I got the home card, which is the 4 of Wands. So this is in your home. So you've got. I'll just relay that. So you've got something that you don't have closure on, and something that is very challenging in your home. Then the next row of cards, I've got self-care for you, which is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you need to have more self-care. Then I've got the 6 of Coins, which is telling me that you need to give back to you, which is all about self-care because you're giving too much of your energy. And like Trish said, you're wearing yourself thin. And then I got the Fool in reverse, which I feel like is telling me that you are holding yourself back on something. And yeah, so I'm not sure what that holding yourself back on is, but those are the cards that I got for you, Linda.
Thanks, Liz.
That's all right.
Okay. Well, I'm using a deck today for you, Linda, that I've never used, and I'm feeling really good. I feel like you've got a really good little reading here. Now, when I was listening to the girls talk about, when you talked about the family and dementia and on the spectrum, I did feel like there's a lot of decisions that need to be made via family members. So your siblings, I feel like there's a decision that's going to be made very soon or has already been made, and there is a bit of guilt around a decision. But I feel like it's a really good decision, like energetically, and the message that I'm getting is you're about to, or you already have, and there's guilt, or you're going to have the guilt when you do it. But I want to say to you that the message that I am getting for you is a good decision, and it will help you in your own life. Now, the card I got first for you, that was just what I got when the girls were saying that when they were doing their reading, was love. So the girls did talk about this too. I know myself, when you've got family stuff going on, or people with things that are going on, like on the spectrum and dementia. My father's got dementia as well. It puts a lot of pressure on us as their children. So self-love is a big thing. Now, I can speak from experience on this, and this is what I'm just getting. That's what I got when you said, this moment you said dementia, I got, okay, you need to share your message as far as what you've done. I've actually had to retreat back myself for me when my mother died last year, and then my father was diagnosed with dementia before she passed. And so in the last probably 6 months, mum died about 12 months ago. And in the last 6 months, I've had to really go, hang on a minute, what do I need for me to go through my own process? So even though you're going through, you've got a son that's got, he's on the spectrum, and then you've got your mother, you still need to be giving back to you. And you have a lot of guilt around that. And I want to say to you that when the girls were reading you, I feel like you aren't, and you're saying, but I can't, but you can. You can, and you do need to. You just need to not have the guilt doing it. Because us as humans, we can't function on always just giving out when things are, like, they're things you out of your control. Your son having on the spectrum and your mother having dementia, they're things completely out of your control. But what you do have control over is the choice that you have to make for yourself too as well. So if there is another sibling that is helping you with this, or someone, or you need outside help, like we've got aged care involved with my dear father, maybe you need to reach out to that and make that decision, and don't feel guilty about it, because at the end of the day, you can't function in your own world for you and give to others as well without yourself being looked after. That was what I got with that. And then the girls will tell you what the star card means. So I do feel like that's the star card as far as
Hope.
Healing. Hope and healing.
Yeah.
so and then what I just got then, when the girls just gave me the meaning of that, because I don't do tarot, the girls are into tarot. I don't get that connection like the girls do tarot. But when you just said then, they said healing and you said heavy, you've had a mother-daughter relationship that's had to be healed too. I'm really lowering my voice right now, and I'm normally a very out there, straight, direct way I deliver messages, but I feel like you have had to do a lot of healing with your mother through the dementia. And there's a lot of stuff coming up from your mother through to you through her dementia disease. That's what I felt. And just take a breath with that. And I think that's why you've got the guilt, because I think you're closer to her than you've ever been, in a sense, but not a sense, if that makes sense. Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Okay, so hang on a minute.
Heavy.
Let me just come in, and then so I'm just trying to switch out of that energy. But it's when I say it's heavy, you're going through, like, the star card means healing in tarot. So you're healing through this. So it may be heavy, but at the same token, on the other side of healing is rainbow, is light, is love, is all those beautiful things. And sometimes we've got to feel that heaviness to get to the other side of it. And then the last card is just making sure you're always listening to your own needs. Oh my God, so that's what I just felt. That's why I'm being gentler. Okay, so you didn't get that gentleness. So you're a very different mother to your own mother. That's what I just got. And you've struggled with that. That's what I've got. That's really deep. I'm like feeling like I'm doing a bit of someone's talking to me from here. I don't know what's going on. So maybe there was someone in your mother's side or your father's side that was very intuitive, but you need to listen. There's messages coming in from them, or maybe I'm hearing them telling me to listen, but it doesn't feel like a card reading. I feel like I'm getting outside of me. So yeah, anyway, I'm sending you so much love because I know that pain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sending you lots of love too.
Universe blessings.
That's what I just felt.
Yeah. So I think
Jen wants a message. Jen wants a message.
Yeah, Jen, and then there's Dallas's wife is here, and that's it. Then I've got nothing left.
It was good. Okay,
we've been nearly 2 hours, so
we've done amazing, and we've done a lot of healing today. I feel. Do you feel that? That's very much a theme today.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jen. Oh, general reading for Jen. Is that right?
General. Okay, that feels a bit lighter.
Yeah. Okay. Prayers. Yeah. So I've got cards pulled. If you want me to go first, Liz.
Yeah. I haven't pulled any yet.
Okay, so Jen, for you, I see first card that's come up for you is called Uprooted. So it speaks about either moving, being uprooted from your home. It can also speak of intolerance or cleaning out, going through, ripping through things, throwing things away. So you can see that ripping things up, throwing it away, can be physical items, can be relationships as well. It can be people that have pissed you off, and it's like you're not dealing with that shit anymore, and it's like you're intolerant, pulling things out. It can also be just annoyed with mess and clutter or whatever, and just getting really annoyed by it and ripping it out and pulling it out. But it can also speak of a decision about moving, because it's called uprooting. So it can also be about moving home as well. Now here we've got the card of, this card is, it's called split mind. So it talks about either decisions. So you've got like you've got some kind of decision going on around you that you're in two minds about. So you're not sure this way or that way. This card also speaks about mental illness and things going on inside your head, because you can see it's all about the brain and the mind split here. So mind split means 1 minute you're in a great mood, next minute you're in a annoyed mood, or it's like the different moods that you're in inside your head. So and because I've also got the social anxiety card at the bottom of the reading, it can indicate that you or someone around you is dealing with mental illness, being either depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, bipolar, being up and down, so up and down moods. Now, I've also got here that you need to be cautious around something. So there's an area going on in your life that you need to be cautious around. So whether that's the person that is going through the mental illness, or it's the decision you're making, whatever it is you're in two minds about and the decision you're making, you need to have some caution around that. It's saying that you don't have all the information. You need to get more information on that situation. So whatever it is you're considering or in two minds about, or the mental illness or whatever's going on around you, it's saying that you don't have enough information. You need to be cautious and you need to get more information about that situation. Then I've got the card here of the social anxiety, as I said. So we've got two mental illness cards here in your reading. Two cards about the mind. So it can be negative self-talk as well. If it's not an actual mental illness, it's something going on inside the mind. So back and forth, deciding, or 1 minute feeling good, 1 minute feeling just depressed. So it's like the up and down kind of feeling with the moods as well. And then I've also got for you, the last card I've got is the unorganized energy again. So that again is telling me that you're wearing your in, or it's like your energy scattered all over the place. It's like you're it's just scattered energy. It's like you're putting time here, putting time there. It's like you're not nourishing yourself, you're not giving back to yourself, you're not, see all these chakras here, they're not lined up, they're not balanced, they're not nice and neat and giving. And when the chakras are full and balanced, it means that you're giving the right amount of energy to every part of your life. So what this card is telling me, that you're very unbalanced in the way you're spending your time, the way you're nurturing yourself, nurturing others. So it's saying you're giving too much energy in some places and not enough in other areas. And I feel the other area is definitely yourself, or yourself. You're needing more me time or more nurturing to yourself. So hope that helps you or resonates in some way, Jen. And thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know Jen's coming off my page, I think.
Yeah,
I think Jen's always commenting on my stuff.
And the first, I pulled quite a few, and I got the Devil in reverse, and then I got the King of Cups, and this made me feel like that you were detaching from a person that causes emotional manipulation. And I feel like you could have already detached and you're feeling very satisfied and content, because I have the the 9 of Cups here. And I can see here with the 6 of Coins that you are you're giving more back to you with the 6 of Coins, and then I've got the Moon in reverse, and that makes me feel like you're releasing fear around, it could be around this detachment. Or the fear could be around money, because I have the 5 of Coins here, which tells me that you're recovering from financial loss. But then I got the Ace of Pentacles next to it, which tells me that money is coming in abundantly now or soon. And yeah, I just see that. I just feel like this releasing this detachment from this person that causes you emotional manipulation. I just feel with the 9 of Cups here that it's created like this amazing strength within you and contentment, and it's like a wish come true for you. So I hope that resonates. Don't forget to like and subscribe, which Joyski keeps reminding everybody.
Thank you.
Are you still here, Jen? Or Jen? Are you still here? Just say yes. I just felt her disconnection. You can just give us a thumbs up.
Is there anybody else? Or is that it?
Yeah, there is. There's only I am. Okay, great.
Thank you.
Okay. So what I got with you, Jen, is very different to the other 2 girls, which strangely sometimes can happen. Is an influencer type style woman. I feel like you need to get out publicly, like be a public figure in some way. So whether that be in a charity, like a speaker, or someone that represents a team, or an influencer type thing, but you're a public figure. You definitely are good at speaking. You've got that strength to take action and really speak forwardly. That's what I felt with you. And that was the card I got about the action. So it was just an action card, but that's what I felt. I feel like you're just a woman that's just like, I'm going to fucking make this shit happen. And I do feel like you've lose law of attraction a lot. So you really understand how manifesting works. I feel like you've got a knowing, or you really love it, and you really, or maybe you're just exploring it, or you've been there, done it, which you're going to use that to your advantage. Because if we really do tap into that, it can work really, really well. And then the last card we got was the sun, which the girls, what does the sun mean?
Oh, it's the best card. Joy, happiness, love.
Oh, there we go. That's what I got. The sun. So that's what I got for you, Jen. Hope you liked. Very different. That was a very quick read.
Yeah, next week, Joy, I think we're going to be a bit earlier
11.
next week. So we're starting.
100%.
What would that be? About 2 hours earlier than we normally start? Yep.
See you next week, Joyski.
See you next week.
We got one more lady. Who are we doing? What's her name?
Dallas's wife.
Coming in hot. Dallas's wife.
Yeah. Are you still here? And
the first 2 can totally relate mentally, and I'm meeting them also and do public platforms.
Oh shit! Right.
Oh wow.
Yep. So needs to get out there and do public medium. Yep. That's awesome.
Very good.
Okay, Dallas.
The daughter.
Dallas.
Third.
Yeah,
Dallas is third. Is that right? Dallas.
Yeah, so it's Dallas's wife. Any area for you? No, it says it down the bottom. I already read it when it came through.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, hang on. Just coming back to Jen. I've got to say this. Sorry. I've got to butt in. Do you do any work around mental health with because of your,
experience? Yeah.
Yes, I've just got that. Like, can you help in any sector around that type of work? Like not youth work, but like a community of things that's around mental health. But where you speak it, maybe you use your mediumship out into that part of some community. That's what I just felt. Anyway, coming back to Dallas. Dallas good.
And Dallas, is there any area that we're reading on for you? Hi, Blue Roses. We're on our last reading. We've been going for about 2 hours. So we'll be back again next week.
At 11 a.m.
Yes.
Okay. What is she asking for?
Okay.
Dallas?
Hasn't asked any area.
Okay.
Yep, it's Linda. Anything need to know?
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Linda.
Okay.
Want me to go? Do you want to?
Are you ready, Liz?
No, not yet.
Okay. Oh, well, I've got some cards pulled. Okay, so first of all, the cards that are sticking out to me most of all. Okay, let me just pull in for you, Linda. Linda, just make sure I'm pulling in for you, Linda, and not because I've been saying Dallas. So I'm hoping I'm not pulling in Dallas's energy. Pulling these cards.
I know.
Dallas
Yeah.
third. So
Okay,
this is where people have got to really say, hi, I'm Linda.
I'm Linda.
I
Yeah.
need a reading. Because
Yeah.
otherwise
Yeah, so
we're going to tune into different energy.
Okay, so it's either going to be you or Dallas that I'm pulling this on.
Hang on, can I ask a question? So when you say I'm Dallas, Trish, what are you saying? Is that Dallas's
wife? It's Linda on Dallas's account.
Yeah. Gotcha. Right, I'm getting it now. Sorry, I was lost and I'm like, huh? I'm a Gemini.
So first of all, I've got the chakras all lined up. Okay, so the chakras all lined up tell me that you are quite good at putting your energy where it needs to go. So you're very balanced in your life. You have enough love. You have enough money. We could all do with more of everything, obviously, but it's saying that you have a nice balance in your life is what it's showing me. It's also showing me we've got the controlling card here as well. So these two cards together show me somebody that is a bit... Oops, hang on, my screen's blanked it here. Hang on, I'll be back. Shows me could be a control freak or likes things organized. So this is all being organized and this is controlling. So it's saying you or Dallas, or someone around you likes things in a certain way, likes things so, and you like things to be organized and you can be a bit controlling around that situation. I'm also getting for you, it's telling you that you need to slow down a little bit. So whether I feel like it's like you've got beautiful energy, I'm feeling your energy, you have beautiful energy, but I feel like you're needing to slow down. So on one hand, we've got the card saying slow down. On the other hand, we've got the card saying hibernation. So hibernation is when almost like would be the same reading, of course. Yep. So almost, okay, hibernation is like a state that we go into when the seasons change. So it's like the universe is saying this is happening for you. You're going into a state of hibernation. So that would mean that things are slowing down for you naturally anyway. Your work could be slowing down. Your socializing could be slowing down. Hibernation means you're going within, you're retreating in, not quite like a hermit, but more like just for a season. It's saying just for a season, things are going to slow down for a little bit for you. And then because you've pulled the slow down card, it's saying that it's good for you. You actually do need to slow down. The universe is saying that you need to slow down, or that this slow period is coming up around you, or something that you've been trying to get organized, because this is you being organized. Something you've been trying to organize is slow. It's coming in very, very slowly is what it's saying. You're pulling in the same type of cards. It's all slow energy. It's all about things being lined up, being organized. You've got control of it all, but it's slow is what it's saying. It's slower energy. It's also saying favorable outcome. This is the star card. So it's saying hope for the future, but it's a favorable outcome in the future. It's whatever it is that you're working towards, or that you're thinking, or you're planning. And I see you planning because this is a card here of strategy. Strategy is all about planning. So whatever it is that you're planning, putting your efforts and your time into, it's saying it's going to have a favorable outcome. It's also saying that this is you working away, but you need some more information on something. There's something going on around you that's saying you don't quite have enough information. You need to get a bit more information, or you're going to find more information coming to you to help you achieve, or to get whatever it is, to get to that stage you need to get to. You're going to be given the right information or given the right steps to get to where you want to be. So I hope that helps.
That's very good. Okay, I was finding it very hard to do for you. But I feel like that you have been feeling trapped, because I have the 8 of Swords here, and it's all about mentally being trapped. So if you just change the way you think and the way you believe, you can change that feeling of being trapped. And I can see you coming out of that, because next to that I have the 9 of Coins, and that tells me that you are reaping from your fruits of labor. So you're feeling self-sufficiency at the moment, or which is financial independence, isn't it? So you're I don't know if you've gone through a breakup, but I do have the Three of Swords here, and it tells me
Yes.
that you've
11.
Beg your pardon?
We're just saying to Joy, it is 11 next week. We're
Okay.
starting 2 hours early next week.
Yeah, the Three of Swords tells me that you've got heartbreak around you, and you've felt grief. But I don't know if this is, I don't know if you've lost somebody, but I do have financial security around you. It could mean the 10 of Coins could mean an inheritance. Oh, gee, sorry. I'm just not liking this energy. And then at the end of it, I had the 10 of Cups, which your wish is coming true. You're feeling very content with life. And I feel like you're feeling very content because financially things are in place. Like you're feeling very secure. And that's one thing you don't have to worry about is finances. But I do see that there's heartbreak and grief around you. And you have felt entrapment, which is all to do with the mind, but I feel like you're coming out of that. So I don't know if that resonates with you. Let us know, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
I love that.
Good.
You're the best.
You're good.
Okay. Okay,
What?
lucky last reading, like doing my last reading for
Last
the
reading.
actual show today, darlings, and
Yes.
for Linda. Is it right? Linda. I've got the name right. Linda. Linda,
Yes.
mine's very different to yours. I'm going to be a bit playful with you at the end. And that's because that's what I felt. I feel like I didn't need to get very deep with you today. So, and the girls, you know, they gave you really quite a thorough reading. So I got meditate and dance. Take the time to do the things that light your little cuppa. So if you aren't got, and that could be all sorts of things. Meditation means slow down, you know, take the time for yourself. Dance means have fun. And then the last card I got was make necessary sacrifices. So just make sure that you know, do the things that you need to do to make those other things happen. So make time for the fun, rearrange things. And if you need to do the things that are going to help you to meditate, I know I love walking. So that's like my meditation. You need to rearrange things, do things that you need to do that's going to align for yourself. That's what I've got feeling.
Beautiful. Yep, Jen, Liz is Lizbeth Tarot. She also reads on Nicola Bully. And Rochelle is Rochelle McKay, YouTube channels.
On YouTube.
Yes.
Yes.
But we'll link in the description on this video, all the
I tried to connect my YouTube, but I couldn't. I got to work it out. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. But we normally are on for about 2 hours
what an
anyway.
amazing moderator you've been, Joy.
Yes, she has.
Joy.
But normally, thank you, ladies. I've had
shoulder injury for 8 months and
hibernating, slowing down.
So
lovely.
Hibernating.
So, guys, if you loved our readings and you want to be notified, because you know if you subscribe to a YouTube channel, it notifies you either on email, if that's what you tick. I think there's another option too. It can notify you too as well. If you're on YouTube, I think it comes up on the screen. So if you subscribe, you're not going to miss out on getting your readings. That's how it works. I hope you loved our day today. We love it. We love bringing this to you. We get a lot out of it, and we love your load. Sending everyone love and light, and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.